Hello all, just give me a moment here to get the announcement up. Or cat booking. ARR relic grind. And what is it? Oh yeah. Attending a peace conference. And there we go. In Heavenswood. Let me just boop, boop. And there we go. Posted. Boop. Okay. So, we're making progress. 16 determination. We're finally on the next stage of materia. I actually overbought, but that's fine. Well, fine. I now have a general idea what I need. Okay, it turns out it was the wrong kind of main, so I didn't need to skip yesterday. Whoops. Oh well. By the time I realized that it was the next day and I hadn't even started editing, really. So I just, went fuck it and took the rest of the day off. It was nice. Anyways, so this will take significantly less time to do, I feel. The stuff I'm doing right now. And that's because I'm only going to be doing like two or three of the Alexandrite hunts a day, and then it's just cat booking. After that, we'll just do other stuff. Maybe just do some grinding too, but get a over grind on. But yeah, okay, anything. I need to get work modifying that character sheet for the new game. Well, actually, no, I should be leaving that for that day, just in case. Because it'd be a pain to modify it twice. If I can't get into the new game. Because one of them involves me leveling down, the other involves me leveling up. One's a level 3 start, the other is a sequel campaign, so we're all starting at level 10. It's going to be, either way, it's going to be very different than the character I was playing, and I'm excited. The big thing is, I'll also have a question to my GM about, whether or not they'll allow me to use Green Flame Blade with my Artificer's gear. I think that most GMs would be permitted that with my Thunder Gauntlets, because, like, sure, it's unarmed, but your Thunder Gauntlets are an extent. Technically, kind of, sort of unarmed, but and all that. I think it's an entirely allowable thing to make melee, a more melee character work that isn't a monk. And I do kind of want a, hand-to-hand guy. That's how I envision the character. Using Thunder Lightning Lash to yoink people in, and then beat the shit out of them with his Thunder Gauntlets. But I feel like they do need a little bit extra damage. And while I'm sure there are ways to increase that a little bit here and there, yeah. So I was looking, and I realized, oh yeah, some fun stuff. Also, flavor-wise, something I didn't really bother with my last character, despite being Artificer. I never bothered, coming up with how the spells would manifest. Here, one of them spells is I got his, magic missile, and that's easy. My character's got a fucking pistol. Or at least a magical-looking pistol. Actually, I'm thinking a rifle would probably work better. And it makes sense with unarmed character. He just pulls it out, boom, and then puts it away real quick. It's a good flavor-wise, because that's how your Artificer spells are supposed to work. In D&D, they're supposed to be tied to your to objects. Not something we bothered with in the other one, but sounds fun to me. Whether or not guns are actually in this campaign, having my character's spells flavored as guns is fun. Or, I am going armor, and while he's going to be a lot more melee-y than others, I can maybe make it an armor attachment, like attached to the wrist. Oh, that sounds more fun. Something like that. Yeah? We're going to be sessioning 0 this shit. Oh, let's get the music on. Wrong button. So, If it doesn't, it's no big deal. Then again, I could probably just switch over the character to be built with a non-envoy style Warframe? That's not it. What are the names of the robot dudes? I forget what they're called. Give me a moment here. Boop, boo, 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 boo. What are the robots in D&D called? Warforged. That's it. Warforged, not Warframe. Forged. I got some fun character stuff. The basic idea of this campaign is that we're hunting down. It's apparently treasure planets, but basically a pirate figured out how to get into everybody's bag of holding and looted a whole bunch of shit. We're all figuring that out to claim the treasure for ours and all that shit. My character's investment in that would be, well, be enough money that he would never have to be worried about being owned by anyone else again, and he could finance his own cruise and travels from place to place, and have lesser interactions with the organics. He's not the biggest fan. He plays it up. He plays it up to acting like a he takes a little inspiration from HK-47 from Star Wars. Amazing character. If you don't know, watch KOTOR. Watch the KOTOR playthrough at least. He's great. Love him to death. HK-47. Referring to organic entities as flesh bags, flesh sacks, meat bag, stuff like that. He plays it up as a little bit of a distancing mechanism because his experience with organics and hasn't exactly been great. What with, much like most Warforged, being created as a tool to be used by others. While a lot of Warforged are fine with that and understanding the circumstances, he was not, partly because he was made by a fucking pirate and not one of the nice kind. He was not part of a Luffy-style crew. He was part of one of the many villain-style crews you've seen in One Piece. So when up against the law, and the law won and killed his boss, literally the first thing he did was turn around and shank one of his abusers mid-fight. Which is actually the big reason none of his people got in any trouble. Sure, some of them, because he wasn't the only Warforged on the crew. They were the first wave. There was 5 of them. 3 of them went back to piracy because it's all they ever known. One decided he didn't want to do with any of that and just went off on his own way. Whereas he decided that he did want to, continue to be on the ship and traveling about. He just didn't want to do it so at anyone else's command or behest. Frankly, he'd rather not serve under anyone else, especially Fleshy, but he doesn't have much choice in that. It's the only skill he's got, and he wants to earn enough money to afford his own ship and his own crew. Not to pirate or anything, just to travel around. He's not a good guy. He's neutral, chaotic neutral, so it's not even about morality so much as he just didn't like that. He associated being a pirate with the life he used to live, and so he's got no real appeal to that. That will shift up for the other campaign, because the other campaign is in fact pirates, but the same core concept. He wants to be free to make his own decisions and live his own life and not have to worry about anyone else trying to impose that. And he's smart enough to know that power and money are 2 of the best ways to ensure he never has to worry about that again. But he's a very straightforward character in a lot of ways, like his inspiration of HK-47. For instance, if he thinks the simplest option would be just to kill someone instead of, you know, trying to talk to them about convince them to do something for you, he'll say it. Doesn't fond of explosions. He's artifact, so that shouldn't be surprising. But he's not a malicious person, per se. Even if it's like of organics, it's not outright hate. He intellectually knows that most aren't like that. But the organic crew didn't exactly treat him and his people like. Despite having no choice in it, the only reason him and his people got off as well as they did was because he fucking shanked one of his own crew members. Giving the, which almost resulted in his death, but absolutely got the guy he attacked killed. Yeah, refocused on swatting him. But yeah, it's a fun character concept. I like him. He's not the most complicated guy out there. Simple desire to be free. If he makes friends with you, sure, he'll definitely go out of his way to, you know, try to help you and such. And he's not immune to thoughts of helping others that he doesn't know or associate with. It's not his driving factor, but if he's in a situation where others need help, he probably will do it. Unless it's, you know, a situation he guarantees thinks he's gonna die in. In which case, it'll only be peer pressure that makes him do it. So yeah, simple, fun character, I think. The other people were doing a short camp. It's like, there's actually multiple groups doing campaigns here with this thing. And we occasionally switch things up. This would be the first time we've actually switched up. Since most of us are the new guys, which is, you know, partly why we were off doing our own thing. Most of us were learning how the system worked and everything. Getting experience playing the goddamn game. I'm still new, because, like, I've only played a fighter once, and it was, like, level 1. And then I ditched him after he died. I had to take off mid-session right after my character got taken out. It did some stuff to save me, but unfortunately I also ended up missing the next week. So they decide, you know what, your character actually did die. I think that's what happened anyways. It's been a while. I still haven't played a Warlock, I still haven't played a Sorcerer. How many of these characters, or a Paladin, or, I'm still new. Relatively new, and I've got ideas for else. I've got a Sorcerer Paladin combo that I really like. Based on a character that, I won't say it's based on Horschfont. They have some loose inspiration. But that's mostly because I wanted to play a goody-goody-good boy, and, you know, Horschfont is the goody-goody-good boy, and I wanted, you know, a noble background, and since I was already going, and I was lazy, I'm like, okay, what do I name the family? And then I looked at this game, and I went, oh, okay, yeah, you know what, I'll just steal a couple of names, and some loose ideas. The point is that this is not Horschfont. It's a very different character than Horschfont, with the core idea of self-sacrificing good guy. Quite literally, his backstory involves him already having sacrificed himself to save someone else's life. Unlike Horschfont, this one did not stay dead, because it's D&D, and there are ways to bring people back. Family been fed a bit, but the best they could get a hold of was reincarnation. Reincarnation randomly reborn. Got to be reborn as another race in the game, and he ended up with well, not he, but they ended up as a shapeshifter, a changeling, which is a race with some. Holy shit! Are we still waiting on this thing? Holy shit! Now I can't go start this. Yeah, which since we're waiting on this thing, let's go do this. Motherfucker. Right when I fucking click it. Okay. But yeah, cold drink. I pressed it up against my face. Just out of curiosity. I was like, cool, cold. Colder than I thought it would be. Then at 4, and it felt nice and refreshing. I guess I'm not that hot today. Na na na. Oh, na 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 na. Anyway, make sure you just don't get lost in this train. Oh, good, a first timer too. That means I'm getting another point. I ended up using up all my points, by the way. The reason why part of the grinding here will be just running things in hopes of getting a first timer to get some first time points. I'm off of. Didn't have a lot of luck doing that off stream. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. Gotta get my EXP food off. Almost done with Bioshock, though. I had bad luck of running into a glitch that made it so every time I was saving, the game would crash. Thankfully, I had multiple hard saves before that point, and not just quick saves, so I just loaded one that wasn't too far behind. I just made the mistake of assuming that maybe it was just the area I was in, and if I went to the next part, but then I got to that part where it auto-saved and crashed. Apparently they brought back Captain Planet as a comic book. Oh, trying to get that out, but sure, I'll cast a need. I think that could be a good piece of gear. Lines A to row A, lines B to row B. I got no range, so honestly, I'm best on the pedestal. But yeah. But yeah. Really at a point where I think I'm ready to do more MSQ stuff than I was doing side grinding. Our pad goes dark, that means it's time to jump forward. Thanatos. Oh, we're an A. That means I actually get to do damage. There we go. Excellent. Damage does truth, but can't attack ghostly beam. That's an interesting mechanic. The fact that we're stairs there the entire time. Nobody goddamn uses the stairs. We just jump. Why would we use the stairs? Don't stand in the lava. Oh, boy, Visago is going down. There we go. Big fireball is dead. I hit pass on him. Oh, I did. There's the zeros there. It blended in with the thing. Should have hit that first, but oh well. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah, well, why hide when I can kill him? Oh, we can kill him, but still. That much health left. Fucker was going down. Okay, I have that. I know that much. Boop. Unleash. Maximum damage. There we go. Do as much fucking damage as we can. I'm waiting for this fucker to put the fight on pause. Aha! Oh good, we knocked someone this time. I think we lost no one this time. Oh, whoop. I'm sorry, people. Oh, God. Ah, I threw off my rhythm. The sun oncoming sneeze. Fuck shit up. We might have been able to kill him. I wasn't so sure. Fuck you. I think I might have been able to kill it there if I had been able to really catch up to the thing. And that's all I want. Okay. Well, that took care of that, and gives me 2 of these, so I'm probably going to just try to run Dunscath. See how long that takes. That might take a while though. Let's go to Mordona. I'm gonna unlock 1, feed it to this. For 50-minute wait time, we don't actually look like we have that long. We just need 5 healers. And then the DPSs of DPS. Sure, it looks like we need more, but that's balanced with the fact that, well, yeah, there's less pressure on playing DPS than there is other shit. Yep, unlock that. We're not gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in here. And we're gonna go ahead and buy 1. 2, mysterious map exchange. That'll, wait, what? Oh, okay. Shit. Well, I'm going to have a decently long hello for the moment. Oh, I bought 1 and didn't even realize it. Okay. Got me in the middle of doing some cat book stuff, as well as a little bit of ARR relic grind. Mysterious maps for the warrior one, each shroud. Down, boom, boom. Just up there. These maps are surprisingly quick to figure out the location of. I kind of like doing the book grind for the AR relics for a while there, and complimented the cat book grind. Ooh, it did not compliment it after a while. It just became a pain in the ass. Mostly because of the fates. The first reason I like them is because of an excuse to go back and do content I never really do nowadays. I don't do fates a lot, either because they're in older areas or because they're in Heavensward and they're a pain in the ass because other local enemies are too strong for and can and will butt in on the middle of your fate. Somewhere around here is, yeah, there's a treasure chest. Conversely, it's much more manageable. I just need to use up a bunch of the material I've been storing and buy stuff when I don't have enough for it. Yeah, sure, it shouldn't matter in the long run what the stats of this thing are outside of making it a little easier to grind the thing up, but I kind of like doing it and experiencing it as intended. Somewhat as intended, what with the fact that my warrior has 2 pieces of level 70 gear and the rest level 60. Don't think I was quite meant to solo most of the bosses and such and so on. Oh, oop, forgot to actually start it. There we go. This is, for instance, is much more on my speed because hey, it's an excuse to go back and fuck around with fates, and then I just have a chance of getting what I need just by attacking them. Story-wise, MSQ-wise, I've got to report to Emmanuelane in Falcon's Nest because I'm in the middle of the 3.2. That's when well, we've just met the word of the mother and learned it was what happened to Menphilia. So that was something. Oop. Oh, I heard Heavensward had a lot of really bad grind in it. Grind for that, grind for crafting and such. So I think some people describe, you know, ARR worse, but I think that's just because of one part that was so. And Heavensward, where it sounds like it's a lot worse in other ways. But I'll find out when I do that. Because after I finish up with this, I'm going to start the Heavensward relic. I might not finish it during my Heavensward, Oh yeah, that's something I am looking forward to. Just the simplicity of that, because I think who mentioned how much easier those were. Someone mentioned it to me. I know some of the storyline of that. I just want to do them all. Mind you, it's gonna be it's just much simpler because it means you just go and do dungeons and raids and such. Works great for me. I remember it's tied to Heavensward's Manderville quest. I only got to the part where when I was watching someone else. I think that was some of the last content I watched from the person I was watching. I have do 14 was them wrapping up that part of the storyline. The first bit of it, I mean, that started unlocking, getting the weapon. I don't even think they got the weapon yet. Dead. Hold on. Oh, no. That's just no. No, okay, that's a stealth thing. I thought I had a mountain drop from that. And I was like, what the fuck? I know minions can drop. I got a cute little pudgy dragon thing from fighting a giant once a long time ago. No boss fights to do? Okay, well, oh wait, no, there is. I like doing boss fight. Good time to just burn time while getting done stuff. I'm like 2 stickers away from playing my cat book. And I do not have a lot of star points left, so I don't want to use both of them. Oop. Tried to start fighting without the thing being on. Ooh, well. Also, it's been good that my chocobo is being experienced again. Yeah, that definitely seems like the best one to get all your weapons on. Getting the other ones are just for looks. That one is the one you want to do it if you want to actually experience the grind of getting them, because it's not that hard. Technically speaking, I'm at a stage where one of my biggest things is just spinning poetics to get maps and then hunt things down. But I like doing the stuff attached to it because it's an excuse to run fates to try to get 1 or 2 of these Alexandrites odd. And if I get extra, I can always store them for future doing these in the future. Like how I have an extra Atma Soul. That one's just gonna stick somewhere in one of my inventories until I don't come back around to do a future weapon. Hilarious. Though, I did have learned though that even at level 70 with level 70 gear, for the most part, if you're not also wielding a appropriate weapon, there's a mid boss, the first of the mid bosses, and this one looks like it's going to be a bit. Oh, apparently people dropped out. Oh well. Let's see. The place where you first fight Diablos before the raid dungeons happen. Ampador Keep. That's it. That Gooboo with a mouse in its belly. That fucker, yeah, the one that eats ya. That fucker can kill ya, even when you're an overpowered tank. And it wasn't until I realized, oh wait, I can just equip my stronger in-game Heavensward weapon and kill the fucker. And do the rest of the dungeon with the thing, and I'll be fine. Alright, let's turn Lunacia. Again, really easy place to... Oh. There we go. Really easy, not hard to find at all. Let's see. Oh, I know that place. That's the place where you get the sun and moon minions. Yeah, if you don't know, there's a monster in it. NPC here you can trade certain types of potions to, and he'll give you a sun minion and a moon minion. I only found that out because other people gave them to me for free and told me about it. And even then, I almost wandered off without finding it. If they hadn't also been doing the emotes that drew attention to it. I've been here before, but I just never noticed those little fuckers an NPC you can talk to and give shit to. Yeah, they're not the best with those minions. Yeah, oh, if you oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they go up higher and higher. Yeah, I remember they used to be very good if you were someone who was big into G pose, because they let you have more control over where your character was looking and all that. Come on, bud. Yeah, I also recently did the I say recently because it's been a few weeks. Did the Heavensward Manderfell storyline. Loved it. I've seen it before mine, but it was really nice to go through it myself. Well, I want that. Wait, hold on. Oh, there's another group of these guys. Okay, now I want it. Ah, glow at night. Alright. No. Maybe he's a fun character, even if I, you know, have no context to the game he's from. The only thing I really know is that in the Magic the Gathering card, he is belovedly bullshit. But then there's a lot of Magic the Gathering cards that do that. The Astrolas lets you take a extra instep. There is in fact a Hildebrand card, the black-white card, with half of it being a oh, right, the fucking airship backfire. Well, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna get knocked off the boat a lot. I forgot that was part of the Dunscoth battle. Anyways, it's specifically ARR Hildebrand. It's a adventure card, which is... Adventure cards are usually cards that have one effect and then a secondary effect. Usually creatures, but I think there are some other types of adventures. Where in the adventure mode, you can choose to pay the cost for the adventure. Play it as whatever kind of spell that is. And then later on, you can pay the cost, the normal cost of the spell and play it in its other form. Bugger. That, when you pay the black, and and I believe it's 1 and a black, and you get to create a zombie minion. Then you get to summon Hildebrand, where his effect is when he dies, you can then recast him from the graveyard, recast his sorcery from the graveyard, letting you create another zombie minion, and then bringing him back. Which is, I believe, a fun way to represent his ability to, you know, be a goddamn cockroach. That's a fun one. The Yoshi P card, by that I mean the Wandering Minstrel, but, like, you know, that's its self-insert. It's a card that could be better, but it's still interesting enough that that if I pull it, I might build a deck around him. He's a Wooburg, which is I believe 1 in 1 of every color. Or Wooburg generally means 1 of every color, but, like, I think he's altogether 1 and 1 of each color. But, he can create elemental minions meant to represent the primals, but they're a little on the weak side. And to be frank, I think there could be a better way to pull off his shtick of... Yeah, except Yoshi plays the yeah. Oh, he does? I never knew that, huh? I just know that card's meant to represent, not card, but character's meant to represent him in the game. Which is why its entire shtick is, of course, you know, man, wouldn't it be, you know that boss fight you did? Man, wouldn't it be cool if it was even more powerful and bullshit and over the top? I think the card could have fun representing that in the game, but unfortunately the minions it makes aren't terribly impressive. But it has a fun effect with lands, and that they all come in untapped. Most normal lands come in untapped normally, and since if you don't know anything about Magic, that's how you pay for shit. But like, there's a lot of lands out there that have extra abilities, and the cost is you can't do anything with them. the first turn. The biggest and most important of these are the, in this set at least, are the towns, which is the big thing he plays off of, especially. The towns are basically various towns from Final Fantasy. You got Ishgard, you got a bunch of different ones from all over. Starting town, representing the first game's town. You've got Xanarkand. Honestly, there's a lot of 14 characters out there that made into cards, and that's great. I don't know if Admiral Merlwyb got a card, but I do know Rabonda. Oh, there's an FX Tactics remaster? Fucking sweet. Oh shit. Wrong one. Oh well. Oh. Not likely at the moment, no. I got a few different priorities of things to pick up, and not a lot of them are games at the moment. At most, I'm going to... that's a bit of time. Maybe, but... One of the things I need to do is spring for a copy of that, Castlevania, re-release. The one that, is all the DS games. So I can do those for Halloween. I do, that's my thing. Every year I do a few of those, and this time I want to get the last of the portable ones. And frankly, I think the last of the 2D ones I'll ever stream. Yeah, the cards are on my mind because they're coming out tomorrow, and it's also when my playgroup gets together. So, damn. Fortunately, we weren't able to, well, I wasn't. I had a couple money problems that meant I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyways due to the price increase. The decks went under. But, my group wasn't quite able to get enough decks for everybody anyway. So while I am getting one, I'm not going to get one of the 14 ones, unfortunately. So one of the guys who is getting the 14 deck says he's willing to let other people play it. So I'm definitely going to pick it up sometime, but it's not a huge priority. And the 10 deck is more because, again, my favorite game. But honestly, the next Final Fantasy game I plan on playing is Final Fantasy IV's Interlude and then the After Years. Sure, I'm absolutely sure After Years isn't a good game. 100%. Yeah, the Shola cards are definitely a very good reason to pick up that set. They're like I've already if we're talking cards, I'm going and waifu stuff with cards. I was looking up some on Etsy tokens and stuff because people make nice tokens that can go along with decks and such. But they also on there tend to sell their own proxies, where you get cards with replaced art. People have wasted no time with making proxies of certain cards of certain characters, and by that I mean Yastrola and other Final Fantasy chicks. That hey, no judgment there. Just as long as the judgment is only reserved for a proxy Yastrola card that you couldn't show in public. Yeah, the type of card where if I showed it to you on screen, I'd get banned. That kind of card. Those ones always just baffle me. It's like, who the fuck are those for? I mean, I definitely would say I wouldn't mind a Shola figure. Doop, boop, doop, boo, doop. Na, na, na. There we go. Probably the wrong order to do this in, but oh well. But yeah, I feel bad for the player who got screwed out of watching the cutscene because of people or eager. I get it. Yeah. But yeah. I know After Years probably isn't a good story from the sound of it. Oop. I think the sound of it, but I actually have played a little of it before, but what I know and what little I played, in hindsight, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a good story. But I do kind of want to see where that fucking mess goes to. I keep forgetting to do my positionals. There we go. You ever watch a YouTuber called Defunctland? I'm watching a few of his documentaries again. Good stuff. Good stuff. He, for the most part, he does documentaries about different theme park rides from, well, all over the place. Yeah, and some interesting histories and some funny shit to attach to it. Like the one about the Garfield After Dark ride that was not absolutely not After Dark, but Dark Ride, you know, a tunnel ride basically with glow in the dark stuff in it, and how that ride was very popular for a local community, but not because they were all Garfield fans, but because apparently it made a very good, if completely unintentional, tunnel of love. And this poor man made the mistake of asking for, you know, information about, you know, backing up these rumors about it being a tunnel of love via a poll, and that information came in the form of people being way too oversharing about their past stories. The most tame of which, I think, was a person who speculated that they might have been conceived on that ride, which is just the absolute fun. Most of them don't go in a raunchy direction because, again, they're theme park rides, but the fact that one of them had this type of story attached to it is it's certainly something. Specifically, the one I just watched was the Kid Cities documentary. If you don't know what those are, basically it was a thing all over the place in the U.S. and some as well as some other places, where these small simulated cities for, you know, kids to play in and play at having real jobs and all that shit. And it was actually very fascinating, both because of the new stuff and some of the humorous situations. Simulated hospital that was actually incredibly detailed. How detailed? They had a surgery area with a fake human body on it that you could, you know, do the surgery on. And the gore was, you know, inside of the fake body was very realistic. You were actually cutting this rubber thing open, and one of the bits is a story told about what happened during one of these little surgeries. A girl was having her birthday party there. She wanted to be a surgeon, and so some of the other kids joined her at being a surgeon. And one of them got grossed out and had to leave the room from what was going on. And meanwhile, the birthday girl just responded to this by sighing, shaking her head, and going, she'll never become a doctor. Just little bits of stories like that going on in this little place. But then you get stories that are like, oh no. Because these places also had people who got to, you know, some of these, you know, places had kids who got to pretend to be firemen and then ride around and spray water at fake fires. You know, unfortunately they also had kids who were cops. And of course, you know, while there were definitely kids in that who were absolutely being little criminals, there weren't enough for the cops to be guaranteed to do things. So they were also permitted to grab a kid and make up a crime they had, which is and some of the fucking statements, it's just, yeah. Like, it's not as bad as it sounds completely, because, like, the jails they were being put in had rubber bars, so the moment that the cops got away, the little criminals could pull them open and step out. Unless they wanted to stick around to go to trial, which they could. In which case, they usually got off because, you know, their lawyers were surprisingly quality. I mean, they were kids, but yeah. And there's a lot of, like, cute little justification position of kids playing at adult things, and that's a kind of fucking adorable within this story, but there are a few things that are like, oh no. Next week I'm going to be starting up my next playthrough of Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Oh, eyeball thing. I think I need to get away from everyone before I cause any problems. Yeah, unless that was a variant of the thing where you're supposed to stack up. I felt like that was okay. Well, never mind. I don't want to run away. Gotcha. I've never got blasted by that particular mechanic in the game, so. I didn't know what was up with it. Yeah, but the first of my 3 playthroughs done. I'll start the next one where my part of my goal is picking up a lot of missed achievement. Oh. Okay, heal, and there we go. Boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, I mean, some of it's going wrong makes sense. Apparently some, one team's healers are down. Or were down, at least. Boom. There we go. Hey. Na, 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 na. I wonder. I'm gonna pull up Party Finder real quick. Nope, no one doing any deep dungeoning. Oh well, worth a shot. Alright, well, that takes... Yeah, and even got me a third one. Good. I don't feel like I'm gonna get this one. I have 3 points where I could get that last sticker, but... That could get it to me, but it doesn't super feel like I'm gonna get it this time. There, or there. Swap jobs. Na, na, na. Do a high level roulette. Yeah, I figured that one wouldn't take too long. Yeah, I still got to finish up my trip through the deep dungeon. Come on, click. Kept trying to click on it. It wouldn't. Either my name or someone else's was in the way. Oh, wrong way. Boop boop. Like, shouldn't there be a door there? And it turns out it's the other way. Yeah, the big reason I was looking up tokens, encounters, and such is the Final Fantasy 10 deck. Oh, shit, that guy just stopped fucking. Alright, well, I guess they're not gonna follow. I'm not gonna look up a good horse. There we go. Boop. Got a breakthrough. And okay, I guess that didn't work either. Oh well. Boo, 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 boo. Coming our way through Clapstruck. Coming our way through Clapstruck. That deck makes a lot of use of what's called counters and such, and all the varieties of them. I thought it might be useful to have maybe something that for each kind. Yeah, as long as Dark Knight's not being played below a certain level, it's fun. Chip enough of its ability the way, and it must keep moving, must keep moving, must be consumed by the flames, must be consumed by the flames. Boop. Come on, come on, come on. Almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. Oh no. Fire's at the next stage. There we are. But, yeah. Because it's all about copying counters and moving them about and so on. And by this point, the game's got all sorts of counters. Yeah, that would be relevant for that deck. Yeah, +1/+1s. You've got counters that represent different abilities. Got -1s and so on. And then of course the big one, chapter counters. Magic has these things called sagas, whose entire shtick is being a particular event or story represented in card form. I don't know. Get worried for the healer there a second. Boom, 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 na, na, na. Come on. Actually, hold on. We need to be doing that too, I believe. Damn it. Okay, well, I ended up taking more damage from it. Oh shit, the healer's dead. And I'm a Dark Knight. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, we're not winning this one. But I will give it my best shot. There you go. Used to fighting this guy solo on Unsynced. It's a very different fight. Alright, there you go. I do like the Moonlight Dance. Good way to just an enemy while waiting for something. There we go. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. They were asking what the name of the dance was. Yeah, I guess we'll just chance trying to kill him without the fucking blasting device. Come on. Yep, that's right. Used to get a bit of damage in then. Come on. Fucker is so goddamn tanky. And admittedly, half this is because we're basically ignoring the intended mechanics. Oh, good. It didn't summon up the bomb. There we go. Almost there. But yeah, summons of all sorts have been depicted as chapter creatures, or saga creatures, since their mechanic heavily simulates how they work in a lot of the games. You know, they show up, they do their big cutscene attack, and they leave. They're a little bit closer to 10 than just that. Interpretation, I feel, since they do actually stick around a little bit. The exact amount changes. Usually the standard chapter number is free, but you can also get 5, up to 5, I think. They usually no more than that. Burp, burp. Yeah, the way to work is you play them, they get their first chapter and get an ability based on that chapter. And they get through that until they get to the final chapter, in which case you have to sacrifice your summon or your saga. Oi, buddy, pal. You want to attack me, not anybody else. Me. So, one of the good things about the deck is you have the ability to just pluck one of those off and move them to a different creature. And you'd really want to be keeping track of that because it'd be useful to know in case you want to actually make something speed up chapter-wise. Not usually what I would do, but it would still be useful. The problem is my default way of counting chapters is the same as every other token counter. Dice. I suppose with a bit much hope we wouldn't have to fight this dude. Oh well. Boop, 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 boop. Alright then, let's go. Boop boop ba doop 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 doop. Come on, bud. One of the cards I'm hoping to pull, because I kind of want to build a deck around it, is a mono back deck based on another character from this game. The one who hasn't shown up in my playthrough yet. To give you a hint, one of his abilities is called Your Very Best Friend. Or Your Best Friend, that's it. He's got a shtick that, ooh. Oh no, I just know the rest of my party is dead. Oh no. I didn't think I was pulling that off, but I had to try. Oh well. Yeah, his shtick is that, he lets you mono-focus on a single player. I mean, there's more to it, but I'm giving an abbreviation and all. And if you can beat that chosen player, you automatically win the game. I sometimes have a bad habit of focusing in on one player over the other. So outside the fact that I get a kick out of the fucking card and how it perfectly fits the character. It's just a fun card. And there's a lot of mono black stuff like Odin, which also fits the theme and so on. Yeah, speaking of summons, there are a lot of the summons depicted from I've seen. I haven't looked at the pre-con spoilers, but I have seen the spoilers for the actual set. And yeah, there's a lot of different ones. And notably, there are multiple summons of the same name. I think there's at least 2, if not 3 versions of Leviathan. Shiva, as far as I know, Yzael doesn't show up in the game, but that might be because her shtick apparently belongs to a Final Fantasy 16 character too. So they might have decided she's too similar. Or she's in the 14 deck. Eat shit, motherfucker. Ha 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 ah. Na, 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 na. That was not, however, a level 60, so no cat book sticker for me. I have to actually go and do a level 60. It just would have been nice to have gone off the 2D roulette. That's okay. Yes, the anti-tower. I unlocked that now. I don't really want to run these ones. Not the biggest fan of them as tank. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out and do... There we go. 2 level 60s. There are definitely lots of versions of Ifrit and so on and so forth. And to differentiate, you get primal something. You get the main one, which is meant to represent something closer to how they're depicted in most shit. No, well, I'm not gonna bother with this one. Ain't no big enemy for me to fight. I prefer just when I'm going around doing these, going mano a mano. I need to remember to head back to Olympus and buy more of these greens. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. Wasting my buff, but I wasn't really thinking how I was gonna fight this thing, but it's fine, these things aren't hard to kill. Ah shit, I think I actually might fail this one. That's rare. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 18 seconds left. Can I kill it in 17 seconds? 6. Yes!
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think I was gonna pull that off, so that was fun. Ah, good. ASQ crap for me to talk. Oh, I did get some Machi Mat, huh? That's good. That'll get me some more high grade. Well, high for me at least. Materia. Reva's right hand. It's believed to be hiding. Somewhere around here, there's a important. No, it's not worth killing a bunch of these to get her to show up. When there's only like a little over a minute left. I might have pulled it off before, but that was against one dude. But yeah. Oh, that was fast. I was about to proc something to help kill it, but nah, someone else showed up and helped me. Oh well. Don't really need the XP for Marauder. It's not exactly much, but fun to just stop by and do these things. Bull's Fang. Bull's Shark Skin. Well, I got a bail on this fight. Oh shit, I didn't do the spin wheel either times. The last time. Well, guess we're doing free wheel spins today. Well, I remember to. I will drop my stream any. Yahoo! Ah! The bot voice. That's the first. That one's gonna be the easiest to set. Boop, boop. Got a voice filters. Bot filter on.
Took me a moment to do it. Back. Wheel spin. If it's another voice filter, it'll come on after this one. Oh, glasses off mode. Great. I will engage in that after I get the third one. I don't think I'll have too much trouble doing this one with them off. Ugh. Oops. Back to my mind meant to hit. Ah. Oh, that means that fell off? Yeah, fine. Oh, I almost didn't move out of the way. Ah, shit. Stop the game now. Ah, you double check. Yeah, cause a distraction. Boo. Well, that's the first of those. glass off mode just takes me a moment to get set up because I need to pull open a timer and set it. And I don't hear an alarm go off on this thing. Then close the end. There we go. And I picked up one thing. It's clicking key. Goddamn. Almost close enough. Fuck you. Boom. The turtle dies. What turtle said I'm talking about that? Oh, fuck you. That should not have had that effect. There. Thank you, damn. Might have been my fault. No, the bit where I couldn't fucking play, I don't think it's my fault. Every other time when I click off this screen, it doesn't fucking pop the game out. But now that, I can't do anything. I have to fucking click on the screen to fix it. What the fuck do you think happens? There we go. What's each? Wait. Oh, they were like, what kind of typing? Like, if you had to, like, hit that detail at the start. Motherfucker! Each combo ticket still way away from this one. But hopefully I'll be having less problems. Yeah, the minor thing I need to fix and be that we're running this dungeon, let alone running that little battle off. Yeah, still reminded of the point when I was doing this where I had a blindfold for it, but that one got fixed because I honestly think that's only viable when you have someone else spot you. I have thought about I'm passionate that. I've also changed the way you think. In case you're curious about that. Yes, I still do it, but now I don't try to play the game while doing it. I try to work it into stopping points in the game. But it's so on. I just work it in between people saying shit. Man, these Blinko things, Billicos, sure have, sorry, Blinko, to get back and see the lettering perfectly. Billicos sure do have a fucking swamp thing ass, and man thing ass vibe going. The comic book characters. I'm not the biggest expert on them, I just know I've heard some of the weirder shit within their subs, their comics, some things DC, man things, Marvel. Man showed up actually in MCU. Have you ever seen the Werewolf by Night? Excellent, amazing, classic horror theme short. He shows up as the monster that hunters are initially hunting. I don't know most of the details about him. I thought what he looks like, that he's pretty goddamn powerful, and that he's the guardian of the multiverse. Swamp thing. But even then, I'm not really an expert. The shtick of the swamp thing is that, basically there was a scientist Alcon. He was working on some, experimental formulas involving plant growth. And he was made harassed by this, frankly, this, mad sorcerer, really? Mad's not even, my first appearance, but later, more sorcery. And his, misshapen, Frankensteinian, abominations. Green. Yes, I've been wanting to play Bringer's Mask. I forgot I've actually been wanting that. Yes. Well, I'll go ahead and, try it out and put it on in a bit, but... give me a moment here to just It's a small thing. This monitor, the same monitor the game fucked shit up. There we go. Nope, failure. Oh well. We're gonna turn this into Dark Knight because, well, I once again got over my issues with trying to grind turn dungeons into Dark Knight. It's the one that's lagging. Just because there are things I don't want to do with Dark Knight. Anyways, we'll start with more donut. More donut. He refuses to cooperate with the bad guy, of course. Standard shit. And for his troubles, he gets killed and dumped left with the rotten song covered in chemicals. But of course, it would kill you, makes you stronger and all that. The chemicals react and his life is saved. And he's transformed into the monstrous swamp thing. Except this is not very much a mystic and horror themed thing, and it's eventually slowly revealed that no, it didn't save his life. The monster that rose out of that swamp is not Dr. Alec Hunt. It just has his memories. But spiritually and many other things, it's not. A lady with a weird obsession with the belongings of dead adventurers. Some of the lively characters you interact with, eh? Oh my gosh. Glasses back the fuck on. Hold on. Oh wow, we just had a bit of an encoding error. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Let me check some things in the background. That's why it popped out? Is being stupid? For reasons that are just undiscernible to me? This normally doesn't happen. I can usually... shit. Sometimes when I click, when it does this, it screws up, and I end up getting an effect where the game I'm looking at and the game you're looking at are off. You're looking at the actual thing, whereas for me, everything is visually down some, while UAY matches them. But it's actually off. Which means, of course, all the buttons are one up. No shit. This does look like it could be tougher to find. I honestly don't know how I could ever find kindness. Anyways. North of Oshon's torch. Yeah. Okay, I think for completely derailed I was talking about that. Was it magic? No, I don't think so. Ah, great. Fucking goddammit. That's gonna be bothering me. Let's see. Was I talking about a card game? No. Was I talking about a story I was reading? I don't think so. I was talking about a game of some sort, I think. I honestly don't fucking remember. I might have been talking about my job, actually. If so, yeah, well, my job's... just one day. Yeah. Alrighty, well. YouTube is showing game from source in my face. I think I've talked about that before, but I thought that picture of actually was reading the series, but ugh. Like, the problem with getting into the series is, even ignoring the fact that I know for a fact that the show had a horrible fucking ending, and while the books aren't finished, and probably are never gonna be finished, the show might have had a lot of differences, but a lot of things are still, you know, more reflective of the setting of the overall story, even if different details. Basically, it's extremely likely that the ending we got is in fact reflective of a probably better off, so train wreck. Anyway, that's why the arc never fucking finished. It's been, I think, over a decade at this point, not finishing that fucking story. He's like, do you think now connected to anything? Okay, if it's worthy, I think that's worse tombstones. Maybe that. Yeah, once this one's at 70, I'm gonna not touch it. Really? Oh, that's new. Dark Missionary. It'll then take by 5% and magic damage give like 10% yourself and everybody harm. Oh shit, that's cool. And the party white buff. That is nice. That is nice. Oh shit, I completely forgot I wanted to pull these materials I got off. But that doesn't mean the actors aren't fucking good at their goddamn job. I can't be entertained by shorts, but... I could just tipped over for a bit. Not into anything important, thankfully. But still, I think I'll take a wee bit of a break to clean that up. Back in a few minutes. And in the last lesson. Oh, okay. Anyways, so, I did remember, you hear the new, even you were showing it kind of, the star? I don't know like that show, but I got to leave, but I enjoyed it. I think I really like that one, it sounds good. Oh, right, I was, somebody extracted all these. Oh, handy. Oh, there you're right. Anyways, let's go ahead and do some infusion. Pretty sure I got some more. Yeah, this is my last one of these, but I don't think it'll be enough to move to the next stage. But that's fine, I'll just grab some. It's crank down damn determination. And then that book turned in. Let's go to Mother Emmanuel. Hey, oh, I did pretty regularly checking party members, party finder. Yeah, of course I ain't got it. There we go. Party finder. Just on the odd chance. Hello, Emmanuel. Small veins, pretty big opinion, had good runs. Sounds like that, but there was a great development for you. You're not the one who made it after this. Profess. That. Yes, this one good. He might still there. What the fuck are you doing? This is the fake pendulum's fine. Actually, sacred. Anyway, it's becoming base. That's about her. She could trust. If she would trust in Zermac. We don't hear what he has to say. Good trust in what's right, but should I die? I guess someone would actually die. Maybe he's not full of shit. Penguin's actually here? Huh. That's admitted. But admitting you here. My filter should be off right now.
Fancy meeting you, Haru. It's like when I did. These two were not up fared well against the wolves on their own. Nobody's not time to take advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let's return to find this and see what other filling tasks he have for us. I'm worried about him. He just found out Menphilia is seemingly gone for good, so mostly because we saw her fucking disintegrate into crystals. I want everyone to pretend what she's doing is a great heroic sacrifice when it seems like it was kind of forced on her to become the word. Like she was manipulated into this scenario. I don't know if I entirely vibe with everyone else's take on that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I think, everyone. Every time, without fail. What's he on about? What are you on about, Sigrid? Like, kind of Sigrid. As ever, I could not help but fear for the worst. And there they are. A pair of gallant heroes on them, comrades in arms, reunited at last. Have you guaranteed the city of many guests on behalf of Ishko? I thank you both. That's not to do, but enjoy our well-earned respite. I'll grab the ether. Alright, what are you next? Those we have lost. The man seems rather pleased with himself. Oh, and it should of course go with the thing, but let's keep those last two favorites between us. Yes? Arturio wouldn't understand, right then. The next having converted into a tavern ration of the hounds. Why don't we go and have something to eat? Not suggestion, which I agree. Go on ahead, Haru. I'll join you in on. Ooh, cutscene. Will it be voiced? Well, we have background chatter at least. Boom.
Find yourself an empty.
Yay.
Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some color back in them cheeks.
That's extra funny given how pale my character is. He doesn't exactly get to have a lot of color normally. Jesus Christ, that mug's almost as big as her entire face. That's hilarious.
The conference and all. So many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here to do my bit.
The guy on the ground over there.
My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And he about to break bread with him.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm now suspecting this Ernest Maid is part of the bad guy faction in Ishgard about trying to restart the war. You got drugged. Yep, I was right. Mug on the house. We fucking got drugged. It's like, Haru, you're an idiot. This woman just talked about her husband dying to dragons. Here we are about to make them. I had to do my part. God. Yeah. For daring to end our eternal war and save my people's lives. I swear to fucking God.
Sleep and leave us to
You'd think after what fucking happened to goddamn fucking Nanamo, she'd have learned, but nope. Way too fucking trusting.
fight.
Never your fight. Oh, and I'm sorry. Are you upset I stopped more of your people from dying? Of course, that's when we get the fucking goddamn fucking crystal vision. Echo vision. What did I say crystal vision? forgot what it was called for a moment.
My son. They told me he walks in Hallone's hall. Him and the rest of his unit.
And that's how she got recruited into this.
They told me the same.
Manipulated by possibly this old bent. I don't know. Maybe she's the.
I expect they think it's.
But she doesn't look like a. I don't think the earnest maid is a noble, and she is, and the nobles are the ones mostly masterminding this.
Calm my cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse.
I honestly forgot about this, and
Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future.
yeah, there we go. Accept the truth, not this truth. But not have you forget what happened. Just remember that you aren't the only victim here. And that if you want your people to not end up dead in an eternal war, or worse, just flat out dead, rejecting the truth and burying it is only going to perpetuate your own people's suffering. But you can't think about that. All you care about is revenge.
My future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
I don't believe for a second that's for her. Not after that. I feel like it's entirely manipulation of this piece of shit. Yeah, great. Echo Vision, right? Good trait time. And now that she's teaming up with the fucking convictors. Hardened man.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I!
Oh, no, they don't believe it's a lie. They don't know it's a lie. They don't believe it's a lie. Not deluded revenge.
And I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
Yeah, see, that's all. You don't care about peace. You don't care about what happens to any of your other people. You see all your people dead in the name of hurting even a single more dragon.
All this nonsense about kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say.
They know the truth. Oh, okay, maybe she is just as just not manipulative, just one of these crazy assholes.
Forgiven.
Oh, goddamn it! Accidentally clicked. Forgiven and forgot. Nothing but revenge will satisfy you.
I will not let that happen.
Even if it means the death of thousands or more of your people. You selfish fools.
The true face of the enemy. I will show it to them, and we will rise up against them once more.
Oh no! I have a good idea what the true face of the enemy is. Damn.
Hey!
Haru, you're an idiot. Thanks. Wait, drugs. Shouldn't you be more worried about your drinks after what happened with Nanamo?
Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Buddy, I was literally laying passed out on the floor. What the fuck do you think that happened? Do I look like the kind to get drunk? Hey, me? Maybe tell him about what happened? Oh.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter.
The only slaughter you promise is the one you want. And that's why you should do everything you can to make sure your others, husbands and wives, their children, and all our people die endlessly in an eternal war. We'll never win. Unfortunately for you, you didn't keep me out fucking long enough.
Remember it.
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fucking Artorial! Now you made her a martyr. Fucking Artorial. Fucking. Now I remember this.
Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear.
Good job.
I spit on your choices, noblemen. You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
Arturiel, why did you let him keep shooting?
What have you done? I only did as you ordered, my lord.
He ordered you to stop her, not kill her. Oh, now you're the enemy. Now you've been made the enemy. Arturiel, this is where you follow up with this one fucking stupid soldier just ruined everything we got from the fucking chapel. Her faction threw a child off a fucking roof out of their unending desire for vengeance and control. Yeah, but she got turned into a martyr. Mind you, I was hoping for a combat theme where I would have to put her down, but that would be in active combat. Yeah, this scene is now much more memorable. Now I remember it. I had forgotten getting drugged and knocked out. I did not forget the part. But that moment reminded me. They where all our hard work is basically undone done because fucking Arturiel turned that fucking bitch, stupid bitch, into a martyr. It was not long enough so they just completely especially have sweaters of violence. How as the crowd looked on was beyond reckless. Yeah, well, he didn't order that. Mind you, he should have immediately stopped it. That's the big thing. If he had responded to the guy shooting the arrow by immediately turning on him and wrenching the bow from his hands, he might have been able to salvage the situation. Like, you fucking idiot! I said stop her, not kill her! No, it was given the first command and not here to take control. In the first, it was given the first command and Lord Arturiel not here to take control of the situation. That they would be returning shortly, but until they do, not wait on Lord in the streets of Exodus, refuse to speak to anyone. The order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. Wait, God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. And Arturiel ran away like a little bitch instead of trying to do anything. That's your God. So the fuck tactics out screaming bloody murder. Fuck you. There we go. Damn it, you fucking moron. Controller flip. I mean, G-spin. About that goddamn Tristan. I don't want to hear it. The funny thing here is that all I could have done is prevent the initial fight that happened. But I fell while playing with the others. First started intended our brothers afterwards. Ruined everything, and for what? Revenge. They don't care if everyone ends up dead, just as long as it kills their enemies. I mean, so she was right. No, she wasn't. God damn it, Arturiel. Yeah, I don't know who you are, Roth, but you're 100% right. So at least you gotta stop the bloody fool before he shot the second arrow. Your defense said I didn't want him to die, or them to kill her, falls flat when she had enough time to continue her speech, and the worst has passed. She had plenty of time to speechify. That motherfucker could have stopped the second arrow from shooting. I have honestly forgotten this, and now my opinion of Arturiel has dropped. I was willing to forgive his earlier stupidity, partly because I remember how great he was later, but I completely forgot this one. This is nothing there. God damn, how could you be so fucking... Everyone goes once. When I heard her speak, her words rose to dagger in my heart. Not even enough. So, must be the end of it, or will there be more... Be others like the end? The sure. So much better since I get there again. Well, you have a choice. You either continue a endless hell war, where more and more of your people are killed in a meat grinder. This time, fully aware that you're the fucking ones in the wrong in this scenario. That you're putting your people to their doom, causing children to freeze to death in the streets, all for your goddamn need for vengeance. Or because you're too much of a coward to stand up to the people who want vengeance. Not justice, vengeance. She even admitted it before she fucking died. But, yeah, that's the big thing. Even if Haru hadn't been stupid and had checked her drink and so on, that the best that would have happened is that woman wouldn't have been able to speechify, which honestly would have prevented a lot of it, but goddamn. That's the other with a drunk fool. What an imbecile! How do you let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Why, him and Sarah can take their bloody change over their asses. I'm not and by that rot again. Okay, have fun getting killed by the dragons. But, we're going to fight. No, if you don't want to, then you can come out here, stay out here, and fight the dragons. while the rest of us have peace. So that's a simple thought. Yeah. Once peace established, take all your soldiers home. Anybody who wants to continue their endless war can do it. So, living in Falcon's Nest, while the rest of us, you know, do what we can to prevent things from getting worse. Fucking Christ. Yeah, let's say you. Yeah, it's fucked. That's fast. They bought far from government. That's to be expected. There's no one so harmed by the guard. It's laying for all kinds of takes place squaring upon the processes. People will not soon forget them and drag lordly in order to execution unarmed protester, one whose words resonate with the hearts of many. Oh, who among us has not lost loved ones? Fucking Christ. That one was so fucking bad. How could you fucking screw that up so much? Artorial. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh wow, I'm not that much, huh? I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of a run here. I'm taking a bit of a break from grinding for hunt marks, or wolf marks for a bit. Augmented Hellfire Katana. Oh! I mean, I'm sure this is good gear. I'm just thinking how cool it looks. That is a wicked axe. Augmented Hellfire. Yeah, we're grabbing that. I don't have the. I don't have Sam. But I do want the Dark Knight thing. We're grabbing the Dark Knight one. I'm going to leave Falcon Nest behind. First kind of should have returned by now. Yeah, and then the first one so we speak Lord Emmanuel inside out his moved in him since we last saw him. Emmanuel fucking saying nothing. Slavin. Oh, you're speaking to me, so I should send out the old paper. Surely I do which sort of done a record to the calamity. Loose. I should have never have left. Yeah, he should have fucking stopped that guy from firing the second shot. That might have salvaged things. Instead, the Hellfire Knuckles? Those are probably cool. I like the Knuckles I've got for my monk more than what I've ever seen of that. But I really like what that Hellfire Greatsword. I think it looked good in another color. I think I've seen it before. It looks good. I fear Philibus for this debacle. There'll be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up pieces. What do we do now? God fucking damn it. I mean, it's likely that quickly should us away from the helmet run league with predecessors. We have to retain them for questioning. This much ever applying the failure's peace conference we did it success. Yep. And the key to this failure is you are incompetence. Holy fuck, for real. Did Emily have something to do with this? I can't honestly remember. Like, I have my inclinations, but I think that's something we're meant, because like he kept having little busy work problems that could have made things worse, and then he sent us off to the tavern where we got poison. And then I say, Hex, it's distressing me that it would be the other thing that has happened here. How far we come from the people's faith might be shaken. We commenced them before, we lose so again. You might have been random. I mean, it is. I don't think he's exactly taking what he did help the cause well. You know, no choice but in the peace conference, pending Samic's final decision. So they cannot leave Falcon Nest, so we deliver out to the commander in my stead? Yeah, you're going with her. Oh shit, that was you, man. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Holy shit. I just realized they got Emmanuel in that scene mixed up with Artorial, and I thought Artorial was the one who screwed that up. Oh my fucking god. I thought Artorial was just in his armor. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. No, okay, never mind. My faith in Artorial was not misplaced. I'm just an idiot who misinterpreted the scene I was looking at, and suddenly all that makes much more sense. Okay, that goes away. Never mind. Emmanuel definitely didn't plan this. He's just a fucking idiot, incompetent, and that's why he's so broken. Because he's a fucking moron. I honestly thought for a moment that this might have been some failed plot to fuck with Artorial, and nope. Well, it was not me. I was not asking. Your actions for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come on. Hey, in fact, it's I could have sworn. How did I think that was fucking Emmanuel? Oh my, that Emmanuel was Artorial. I know they're brothers, but they don't look that much alike. How the fuck did I do? Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I am a fucking idiot. I have literally seen this before. I forgot how awful Emmanuel is now. I honestly thought he might have been better than this. Holy shit, no, fuck Emmanuel. Yeah, no, that fits with what he's capable of more than it would Artorial. But for some reason, I was thinking that was Artorial. I didn't even realize that Artorial was gone. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. The hero, I was so it's like, oh, this doesn't make sense. It's just I was stupid and not paying attention to whose name was attached to Emmanuel's speech bubble. God, I'm so dumb. I don't think I've ever made that mistake. At least that kind of. Sure, I'm mistaking what characters have said in their speech bubbles before. You know? I love those entrances into the level. They're so fun. Yes. See, bye. I saw someone call that in chat yesterday, and last stream, not yesterday. In stream yesterday. And I can't not see it now. It's motherfucking Pepsi Man. Yeah, Hellfire weapons definitely look cool. I think I might have considered the Hellfire theories before, but I think my favorite gauntlets have to be, bar none, the ones I'm currently using for, well, no, maybe not my favorite, but my favorite currently are the ones I'm using for my monk. The ones you have to trade a special item for down at Mordona. There we go. That way the other tank only had to deal with one person attacking it. Let's see, man, they sure... Every time I think I understand how much Minecraft has changed since I last played it, I keep discovering new things. If I were to actually play the game nowadays, one thing I learned is I'd actually have to do things like get a iron farm. Because by the looks of it, it just, unless you're extraordinarily lucky, it's entirely possible the place you set up your base will turn out to be nowhere close to a good spot with iron in it. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, no, the failed sun energy makes much more sense in that scene. How he could be so incompetent. Emmanuel was so like, he's like, do something about it. Because he's not fucking capable of doing anything on his own. And then just in his blind panic, going, and just horror, struck horror. Just like, he'd be just as shocked as everyone else. This is a guy who, despite being a knight and wearing armor, doesn't ever fight anything. And now Honorex is gone. He's like, go on without me. Like, oh, no. You're going to fucking explain how you fucked everything up for us. You were always a useless fob. And he's continued to be a useless fob. From a coffer that drops into level 100 treasure maps. Oof. Sorry to hear about that. I'm getting to the point where I'm having trouble with my level 60 treasure maps. I mean, if I was properly fully equipped and not using the relic weapon, I could probably take them now. But the last time I tried to get the high end to level 60 when I ended up getting my ass beat. Oh, that sounds fun. Dark fleshy fit punching. That's great. That's fun. That's a fun concept of a weapon. Anyways, in fact, I'm not seeing them for some time. God, I was so stupid. How did I get those two badly? They don't look anything like each other. Their faces do, admittedly, but they're gonna be a little more dopey looking. Honret, I could have sworn he was. And then he goes fucking running after Honret. And my friends now, I ever told you about Pregum, Lord Commander. You had the best rain here, fine. Shop, but it's fast, but it's really safe for certain. God damn it, Emmanuel. Let's talk to this guy before. Oh, they did say Emmanuel. Cheapest coffer. Oh, God. 3.3 to 4 million. God. Where are you? Where are you? Well, judging by the bubble, you're looking in the wrong spot anyways. Let's go find Honor. Let's see. Here's where the asshole, revenge-obsessed asshole was standing. The most of the I type. But the master for so long. Okay, so it's definitely somewhere on an upwards level. Bare minimum, he's on this level. Nope. Okay, that's too high. Where the hell could he be? Huh. I don't know where he could be. Alright. I actually have trouble finding him. Holy shit. And shrink the map in. That sometimes helps. Can I go in here? No? Can't go in there. This door, I'll open this door. I'll just open it. I didn't know that guy, but legit, this one has me confused. But yeah, here's the oh, by the striking dummies. Guess he blended in. Let's see, hellish claws. I think they match perfectly with what I was going for with this glam. And look kind of vaguely like Ifrit's claws. Can I go over here without going past? Stop. For some reason, I thought the exit point was here. That I couldn't walk out here. I never go over here, so. How you feeling, Honorat? Oh, Honorat. My mistake. French.
No. What have they done to you? Onowa!
Oh shit, they beat the shit out of him. As revenge, they took Honorat and beat the shit out of him. Covered in muck and everything else. Bruises, ugh. Poor kid. At least he cares about his manservant.
Expressed a wish to leave. And
He tried to salvage the situation and got his ass beat for it. Or, you know, stop the guy from fucking shooting the second shot. That also would have been good.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interest.
No, absolutely fucking blame Emmanuel. He was an idiot. Look, I could sort of see screwing up the whole do something order. But he really should have fucking stopped the guy from firing the second shot.
That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
You have way too much faith in him, kid.
Onowa?
Calm yourself. The boy will live.
Okay, I was worried there for a moment too. I was worried for a moment. It'd be suck for your last words to be, actually, you're not as complete failure, if you're a failure.
Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing, and still it falls to pieces.
They don't want to be happy, they want to kill dragons. They don't want to live in peace, they want to kill dragons.
Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Well, for one thing, not order the fucker. Be more exact in your orders. Also, when the first arrow was fired, you should have fucking stopped him before he shot the fucking second one. Oh, good. I was very worried the story didn't properly understand that. He's a failure who fucked everything up and he's whining.
You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
Even Haru was fed up with his whiny little bitch shit and was about to slap him silly for this shit. Thancred fucking saved his ass from a ass beating. Holy shit. I take back any positive thing I might have said about this fucking useless fop. He's a whiny little twerp who should be, oh my god. Holy shit. think I might have skipped the scene where he slaps or punched Tancred. Buddy, the only reason your ass wasn't already on the ground was because of him. That is what fucking consequences are. Yeah, that was the exact wrong person to vent that at.
I have.
Exact wrong person. Should have just let me beat his ass. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Wow. Fuck. It's the least I can do. I'm not fucking sure I trust you to be able to fucking do that. You useless, whiny little shit turd. What was I supposed to do? God damn. I don't think I hated him as much when I was just watching it, but holy shit, he's awful. Leadership planning. So it doesn't, it doesn't seem much use because we can just fucking teleport here. It's been end of it. Take me. It may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. No, entirely appropriate. He needed his ass slapped. It's another reason. Xerxes fed himself, he had no choice. No, it's not to be gained for living your sakes. I know this, but he... I think it's possible to see what this thing will look like. I'm pretty sure I saw someone make this thing bright green, and that looks fucking rad. Look at that. That's fucking sick as shit. It does not at all match my current aesthetics, but at least in that color scheme. This one actually works perfectly. Now, it could always be purple. Oh, I do have some violet purples I bought. You know what? Later. The thing is going in the box, and I'll see what I want out of it. I should have given that to... Oh, well, it's just 5,000 at this level. That's not a lot. Hey! Here's the augmented Hellfire, Okay, you know what? Those are pretty fucking sick. In fact, maybe I didn't see these. I might have gotten these confused with a different weapon. Holy shit, I think these might be better than the claws I put in the effort to get. I'm going to definitely have to... I'm grabbing that one. There's no way in hell I'm missing out on it. It's so fucking good looking. Holy shit. Nope. Okay, that's the one we're grabbing. On that side, I wait for the loading to Metro's Puddle of Stuffity. We have 4 minutes to maintain the Nishkon. Yeah, leave the whiny little brat here. Yeah, I hadn't realized that how cool they are. They don't even look like they exist until you put on the gear. Or then suddenly... Hold on. And the thing I have to question is... This shit is dyeable. Let's put this away. Let's see. Okay, no, they do exist. This is very lightly. I hadn't noticed them before. They completely encase my hands and surround them in a Ifrit-esque flame. Really fits... I think this fits the vibe of my outfit even more than... The other one was great because they look like Ifrit claws. This is great because they look like Ifrit... burning Ifrit punches. Now, the question I have here is, and this is a very serious one, what the fuck do these things look like when they're dyed? Oh, the answer is that there is, in fact, a slight color change, but not good enough. I'm actually disappointed. I would have loved if these had turned purple. To be honest here, most of these colors aren't really appealing. Carmine, the Carmine red looks good as a core to it. I think the only one, use darker colors. Okay, that gives them more substance, letting you see the Ifrit head and claws. That does look good. Oh. Oop, I had the wrong thing, chat type there, but yeah, someone just came up and gave me some stuff. Anyways. Right. I was looking at this cool weapon and under dye. Anyways, let's see. Black is good for highlighting it, I think. But a dark red goes real well with the underlying outfit. That looks real good. A darker orange also works well. Well, that's more brown. I think also works well. It keeps the flame vibe, but still adds the substantiation to it. What does bright orange look like? Oh, it makes it even more glowy flamey, I think. Yeah, it's a very slight change, but bright yellow? Oh, that looks good. The new colors definitely highlight it well, too. Bright green. I still kind of wish it would turn the flames a different color. That would be cool, but, you know, like... Now, let's see. What does metallic look like? Metallic red actually looks kind of pinky. Metallic pink looks even more pinky. That's disappointing. It would have been fun if metallic ruby red. I'd probably just use this color instead, or carmine red. Ooh, what about regular ruby red? Now I think Roland Berry red actually looks kind of the best. It matches the color of parts of my outfit, or not Roland Berry, my mistake. Yellow mud red. Yeah, shit, that looks good. All right, let's complete the quest before we swap this out. That strat is shit. I do kind of wish the flames changed color too, but that is very much a minor niggle of a complaint. Motherfucker, stop it! Just trying to goddamn extract the materia, not unequip it. Fucking misclicked twice on that. That is embarrassing. Let's see. Custodian gear. Let me see if this is the right gear for... Pancreas. Oop, didn't swap that out to the pancreas. Let me do some more purging of this thing on, but until then... Yeah, this one needs the gear updated. Yeah, I vastly estimate how goddamn good that would look. Anyways, grab 2 conservators ring. Like braces, conservators. There we go. I love how the Shire gear for my Mechanist makes you look like a noir detective. Oh, that reminds me. I got a new hat. Put the weapon away so I can see it. Let's see. The hat fits perfectly with the outfit, color-wise. Perfection. But at the same time, I don't want to use the visor with it. The fancy-ass stroke. And then it ends with the visor. The Plague Doctor's mask. Without it, you couldn't properly tell this was the Plague Doctor's thing. We'll see when I put it on glamour-wise. Alrighty, so... Let's see, Philosopher's Choker and Philosopher's Bracelets. Good enough, I will have every piece of shaded Shire gear for these outfits. Boop, boom, boom. Alright, that way. Just want to make sure I swing by that, because I just remembered how much poetics I have. Don't want anything to go to waste. Wrong way. Yeah, why did I think it was over there? I'm dumb. Wait, let me in. You expect to miss? Proceed. Huh. I don't look at these things in chat very often. Huh. What a new little minor update change? And it's just stripped you higher. Every man, woman, child should have said the tale. Its lack of judgment was to blame, of course. Just stories are prone to exaggerate. What exactly came to pass? Your youngest's lack of judgment is to blame. Right, so the piece of shit poisoned me. At this point, I don't think I can trust anything that I don't cook for myself. Given the number of poison-related issues I've had to deal with. But, at which point, you know, things happened. She got up on the roof, started yelling at people, was making unfortunate, stints to people, and, your youngest panicked, like a fucking spoiled moron he is, ordered a guard soldier to do something, and the soldier's brilliant idea was, at that order, was to start shooting her. Since the first one didn't shut her up, the guy followed up by trying to kill her. But Anulane's fucking moron, and didn't quite realize that he should maybe fucking stop the guy from keeping shooting. Let's see. Regardless of his intent, there's undeniable. He has further done the cause of those Messiah who cannot let go of the past. In the instant, In an instant, we replaced the forge was once more beyond us. So deep in the war, and when should be it? Something for that to be taken away. It's a wonder that they were left bereft. But this sacrifice, have we not to show for our suffering? Peace is suffering is out. Perhaps I was mistaken. Warriors, the nation built and country over right or wrong. It's who we are. We die at our own peril. Stop being pulled at time. We need to find a way to honor the sacrifice for the glorifying their excesses. Here, we dare not deny this God which our nation saw, lest we spoil other disillusioned souls, retrace them. But you say, we dare not revel in the past ways either, for they have tainted all. Clear, unambiguously, and annihilating shot is just a bitter reflection, but lies so they were. They did long serve to unite us. Serve as well, I fear. Yet, we are not without options. At our last meeting, a puzzle was tabled for the members by Ishgard. In the shadow of the gates of Judgment's victory and such circumstances would serve as the Reformation. Nay, a declaration all and something that we are strong and united as ever. Hey, strong and united as ever. It's true. We do more to inflame the flames of patriotism. It's true. We though even to hold our own against free nations might be presented as a triumph. Well, you may count on my support. For little is worth, however, I have a request. Have my son and man take part in the grand melee. By his deeds, he's brought shame on, so deeds whatever and bring honor to our nation. And you wish, my lord, if that is his desire, then it shall be so. I mean, if this is a way to get rid of your young, like, I suppose, but, like, he's more likely to get himself and someone else killed out there. Now then, we have no time to lose. Sorry, we sent over my instructions to Lucia. Right, Alliance that wants to begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray for him of his duty. He has our return, he will soon enough make every effort to... He will soon enough in making every effort to avoid me. Don't worry. I'll make sure the brat does his job. Even if I do think this is more likely to get him killed than do anything good for Ishgard. Let's see his back after all. Let's unpack my things. Speak on. So that's our solution. A grand melee to unite the people. What they have you play this way, I wonder? They have taken on their comments on whom they have come to so heavily rely on. And whatever is made, we stand for Ishgard once more. Friends, comrades, our nation. It is getting a bit much, isn't it? We've come this far, have we not? Well, that's what they would have shamed that see it through to the bitter end. So, for this grand melee, it's Sergers to feel a forge comrade both of his Timber Knights and Hill's watch, yes? That she will have to say about that. I don't understand that. In fact, curiously, it tells me to go and see her for myself. Oh, getting eager to keep getting called old, Thancred. I'm sorry, he spoke with their sorry. That was aware the interest, so 26 for the masses. I doubt the fix of indeed. I know it's fixed only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. He has not once given me any reason to attention. There are different times indeed. I'm so nice for them as for the watch. You know, how considered a master he got a young watch commander of his own violation? Wait, Hilda's the head of the watch? I didn't know that. She acted premature. If Hilda is less okay, it's Hilda. Her best friend, not her most dispensable. Bam bam banana na, na, na. Should I? Nah. I don't think I'm going to be drawn into a cutscene again. I might ring up for a trial. I just realized that I completely ignored what the respin was when I did the spin. Ugh. Well, that means I do the thing I set it for, which was going to be Vano, and then I hit get an extra spin right now. I was like, it's almost time for a spin. I'm like, ah, shit. I replaced the deep filter I normally use for this one with this one, so. Hey, lifting almost 20 pounds for one set of 22 reps. That's all you had time to discuss with this fine command with the post commander? Oh, they're like, so I'm about to sit this one out. So I turn off a ceramics place order. Who'd be left to keep an eye on things here? Oh, it's about height. We won't let it down, you'll see. They're going to tell me all about ceramics again today. Seems we're expected to join. Yep. 1, 3, 4, 5. That's what I saw, but I hope he knows what he's doing.
Because we get dressed to dance as professional bleeding soldiers, Evan. And I never realized our organization was apparently called the Watch. First, Lucia addressed to Hilda. I go with that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, seems the bus command has gone and picked our guest consider solutions, though. Good eye. But it'd be fine too. We're gonna be in spite of that, bro. Might take their minds off getting rad stand and all. Think about it. 8, 19. Okay. I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite Lord thing, have you? Oh, not. That he is not to be found in his father's loving rights, so we split up and look for him. Elimination and you and the pillars. So yeah, I will be definitely joining this man melee. It's been made very clear I will be fighting on Ishgar's behalf. Because that's just fucking what type of person Haru is. He is indeed very fitting of the Dark Knight quests. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. God damn it. Controls were being there. What the fuck is going on with my controls? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, well, I'm in the pillows. 11, 12, 20, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hold on. Was having some trouble getting my mouse buttons. There. 18, 20, 21, 22. Ooh. Okay. Out of the right way. Time for another spin. And we'll talk to, of course, he's in his usual fucking hangout spot, ain't he? Oh, right next to Jeweled Crozer, of course he is. Yeah, there's the... Oh, well, he's not doing what he usually is, but yeah, he's there. Well, we'll set that, pop filter back on in 18 minutes. Actually, not even 18, it would be 15. I could on the Cinemana. I think this week he has yet to wake, but sure he will. The father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family always making decisions for me. You are whining to the wrong person. It's like if you understand, how could you? You're free to be a woman you want to be. Whereas I have a son and see when you're showing my horn. How could I? What I could and could not do. How long since way of it until the order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst that rubble, searching for the purpose, for a place. Maybe when rise to the kingdom, when faith and conviction, I can tell the causes, but not I. Make this wrong choice. Here's why I let the better men make them for me. Just do that. Take this duty. God, this conference. I could fix myself. I was a moment to venture me otherwise. I don't want to scream. I wanted someone to blame, but in the end, there was only me. Only me. Oh, so yeah, you're admitting that you were never fit for this role, and people are yeah, I mean, hey, I did say that you'd probably get yourself killed. You think I kind of meekly bow my head and said, "Fun fans, show us what brought me to this point. Maybe I'll make my own decision." Yeah, I mean, like, you're completely... I do agree, you're completely unfit for, what you're being asked to do, so... Yeah, I need a Savage Might for the thing. Savage Might 2. Oh, wow, these are a lot more affordable. Probably because it's a little bit easier to get these. I'll go ahead and grab 3. That's probably the amount I need. Oh, that's why I'm set on battle and not general. I was like, why am I seeing all these messages in here? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot about that. The infusion fails. Not at level 3 yet, so I'll need to... Oh, there's a plentiful and cheap supply, so I don't mind this one. It's not to be so advanced. What matters to man his personal attention? I see, very well, you may enter. Like, flatly, yeah, Marion's not fit for combat.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee. Proceed. How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion.
I just noticed that his pauldron is clipping into his weird neck piece. Very weirdly designed neck piece. That, again, I will say, while I won't complain about this game and clipping and models for most things, when it's an outfit designed for a specific character, it actually shouldn't be doing that when it's on that character.
He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance. Trusting only in himself, tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. We have fought.
Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Amanalain de Fortemps, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Alright, I'll make sure you don't fucking...
We would be honored to have
yeah.
you join the fray, my lord.
I'll make sure he doesn't die. God damn, you're not going to be able to accomplish much yourself.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray.
Yeah, it was very obvious they were going to ask me.
An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised about this.
Less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend? One more time.
Yeah, of course.
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages. A celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
However, we already did that. With the whole transition to an astral era and everything. Alright, Sacred. Oh, hey, Lucia, too. We're not coming this way without you, Haro. No, privilege. God help me, I think I might be low. I would say I might be cheating, too. Your mere presence enough to turn the tide of most battles. Anybody thought within you know, I took the look of boundless relief and joy. Wouldn't think of punishment more practical concealing of the motion. Oh, he's in the crib. Yeah, so yeah, this makes it very clear. He's a little smitten with you. But then, that's not exactly uncommon in this game. Then crap. For a moment, I was inspired to pledge myself to the cause. Very proper, this is a fight to yours, not mine. There we go. Torrent. So we're getting a whole bunch of primal theme stuff, huh? Hailstorm, what? Torrent Muscatoon. What the fuck does this thing look like? Okay, so I love the color. I love the rifle look of it. It's just a fucking rifle. It's not even a magical rifle. It's just a fucking rifle. I do like the look of it. But of course, well, it's got a rifle stock and a long gun. That trigger is giving me just long pistol vibes. Hailstorm Rod. But I rolled my current gun way too much to ever think about using that one, so That's nice. I could go for an ice theme, but I'm not really going to. Yeah, that looks good, but I don't use that class. That's a nice bow. I might grab that out of all of them and just stuff it in the thing for when I get to when I do archer and bard. This is when we get this emote. The grand melee is poised to begin. It confronts me, the alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. Melee will be held and shadow the gate judgment in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made. Alliances are currently en route. The either grow upon us, so we must not fail. Oh, very often you see you pit yourself against the allied forces outside of Carno, perhaps. Oh, I would not miss this for the world. Oh, anyway, then I believe it's time to switch to the Vanu voice. Or not Vanu, but the bot voice. Beep, beep, beep. That being said, I'm going to also take a...
I need to refresh my drink and do a couple other things, and then we'll continue on with Spectacle of the Ages. But right before that, at first, I will say that victory emote, from what I understand, it's really cool because it's one of those rare emotes that changes based on your class. Thanks. I will be back soon. Let me clean my glasses. There we go. And I ain't outside the gate for children. Oh, I have to. Honestly, if the really great, whatever this fucking pattern stuff is called, the thing color of this armor, I would never even think of swapping it. But I do love the sound effect. It's so fun to have that in the Dark Knight. I forgot to swap out the Togo Rogo I got. I'll eat that for a bit since I got him. I just want to watch this minion do things. He is absolutely tiny compared to all the other ones. There he is. I said, hey, when you don't... It's a no. Think that we are minimal of sweat making clear so great about that. But what if... About everything of it you do, I'm sorry that you tell him when he wakes. Oh, good, I can actually talk to them. It looks like the who's who the right. So okay, super and black and divide. Not at all. Definitely not at all. Yeah, I wonder which of them were of the Air and the Alliance. Oh, yeah, so screw we're going on that unity because it isn't true, is it? God. That's a matter of pride for that. Well, that's scruple to sing the in it. And I'm not very expecting the fight success for like I'm even dead throwing the money is. I don't know why I have that accent, it's just somewhat channel. Then again, it is not an action prize today, but it's not enough to you do it better than melee, and as far as I'm concerned, and then innocent, so the melee demands my undivided attention. And when we come back to 6, it'll be on fire. I actually don't fucking know. And I go, yep. What do we put this here? I'm sorry, what the fuck are you wearing? I'm sorry, what the fuck is that woman wearing in this weather? Her robe is basically 2 strips of cloth in the front. At least my glasses fit perfectly.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
Yeah, that's her. What the hell is she wearing? And I like, okay, hold on, Britannia and Livingston, but so we did against company of Ishgarian forces. It's like 2 strips of cloth down the front, and it, instead of, an actual front. And it's frigid cold, what the hell? Since it ain't happening, the opposing company will be able to attack for points. So when you contain the attack rating of 100 points to play the victim. Yet everybody wear actual fucking protection. Oh yeah, the healing thing. It's very like that other melee group. They mark efficiency as the 2 graves. It's not healing, but a buff. Probably indicated by its skill set linked up to their company's flag. Being the command solo order company 1 tactical point. Defeating a black man or order company 10 tactical points. It also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Well, I'm saying Merlin, but I do see. Can't fight Merlin. Well, we get the Fireball. Not at his best, unfortunately, but still.
All is ready then. Very well.
Every time I see Emmerich sword, I'm like, God, that's so fucking sick. Well. Ah, she's a flame veteran. What the fucking are you wearing, lady? Seriously. That must be an outfit that exists in this game. Oh, hey, it's Ricky. I love being a chance to smack her. Wrong, but I'm not going to take it. It's fun. Okay. Perfect, Commander Hollox. Alright, Ricky, what are you doing back here? I thought I put you in the ground. Or on the ground, anyway. Hey, hit the back once. We got backwards here, partly because a bunch of these. Partly because a bunch of picking up our winged rust. Hey, Pippin! Also, just a great place to smack around with an AoE. That name's Meltsor forward. I got the furry gay, is that? Yeah, I win. Cyclone! Oh, what's the spot? Hey, great. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what the show was talking about. She said you couldn't use either. You just fucking, no fucking way how you can, not with that kind of uppercut. Yeah? Okay, so we only distracted the fucker, so, yeah, son. You know that, back to it. Up with the total eye on home, now! There's Rubon. Come on. Yeah, I'm sure you recovered, Emmerich, but... Oh, goddamn. The motherfucking bronze bull of Alamigo. Holy shit. Holy shit. You just fucking pulled a fucking Emmerich. Something would have come to this. So then... No, not probably. Something would have come to this. And so then... Shall we... Have it all. No, I want this. I have... not had a chance to fucking fight Robot. And get called upon and Blaze 32. Just keep going, but we cannot yield. Then you got faster, 31, oh, not bronze full, I'm sorry. Bronze full. Full about amigo. Really don't want to. Really don't want to. But I'm full about amigo. You run this. The fuck you, I won that. I beat him, but his attack still took me out. And the worst part is like, it's fun, but I remember to hit the fucking thing I almost never use. Bomb. And get called upon and Blaze 32. Just keep going, but we cannot yield. Then you got faster, 31, oh, not bronze full, I'm sorry. Bronze full. Full about amigo. Really don't want to. Really don't want to. But I'm full about amigo. You run this. The fuck you, I won that. I beat him, but his attack still took me out. And the worst part is like, it's fun, but I remember to hit the fucking thing I almost never use. That you gotta repeat. Let's see, you should say. We'll try. There we go. Yeah, I'm bullying him even harder. That couldn't be fun. I didn't switch to easy. Yeah, I mean, it always switches to easy. But I actually did it to be before, we beat the guy, it's fine. We just make this faster. There we go. it would have been had we gotten against each other while you were your prime, man. Apparently, get almost complete resulted in a mutual knockout. It's a pity that we could have gone with, but that would have been hilarious.
If we win, then we...
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard!
Warrior of warriors.
Talking.
Fury, you were on our side.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand.
I'm surprised that you are staying. I honestly thought you... Well, funny, I didn't have any faith you'd be able to do anything.
I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond.
Really touching, but like, it absolutely does not make up for what you fucking did.
The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Okay, whatever you say, you fucking bump. It's a horrific fuck up this man did. He's absolutely not redeemed.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them.
Hey.
I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
I mean, I could have been pulled into the company I'm part of, but...
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn.
Imagine if we got to fight all three of these people. But, okay, I could do it without a battle against Kani-sana. Kani-sana is completely uninteresting, but, like, Merlweb... I mean, okay, she would actually enhance the fight so much because she'd be the healer and everything, while, you know, range DPS, tank, you got a whole team right there. Oh, okay, one member short of a full party.
On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen. given the troubling reports we have received of late.
Politics
I should take that
speak.
as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people.
Yeah, you still have some trouble, isn't it?
For we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Yeah, I think Nana will understand that, given what happened to her. So, yeah, spending a month-long months in a coma.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't so much Ishgardian unity so much as me. Okay, so maybe there was a bit more on point with Mr. Sola's statement than themes.
'Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns.
That's that she's not a hypocrite, given that nobody knows she's even blind yet.
Make that 2 dozen. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on, one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
You are handling this much better than I thought. I'm glad. For you, Thancred. Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-da-dum, bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum. I should never heard that too. Inspiring and humbling and commander. I feel honored about pointing out how my father was fighting one-handed. No, that's fair. Like I said, I kind of wish I had gotten a chance to go up against him mano. I suppose I forgot what it was like to be still alive. Not since leaving the legend have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull Amigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I don't grudge you your victory. I mean, heck, man, even a few months ago when you still had that other arm, it might have been different. I know how far you've come, how much you would have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. Now, we shall do this again one day. When time allows, we will look forward to it. Now go to the Shari and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Her grace is expecting us. Oop. Alright, Father. Or something to that effect. Good shit. There's snappy a bit. For my much fans, I'm not tripping over to his feet. The Lordship might think about laying on some active training for us next time. Then the right respect, so let's pray this for the desired effect. That's somewhere I'd be exercising, but when the plague was playing, it's like you say, rampant. There was only gladness in my heart. I mean, no offense, but honestly, I would have kind of preferred that being a mano duel. Info. Since I want to tell them all about our victory. Said you goodbyes. Hey, they're down around. I can't recall ever see him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to have been falling into place, does it not? Playing the spark with the guys has been strength upon us. Be proud of her who made this happen. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try this on and then enable dye preview. I wanted to go for something bright. Oh, the crystals do change color. Oh, that's nice. Admittedly, a lot of these it's not so obvious. Ah, you know what? That will probably be the one I grab since it is color changeable. Empty. And even the emote victory, and it doesn't anything describing how it's a great emote. Special. I suppose because it's a dance one, it's not a dance one. It's okay. Well, goodbye at ease. Hello, victory. You can see how it's different. That twirling my big sword around. Ah, that's fun. Oh my god, that's so fun. Like doing a finger gun and blowing the smoke out of it. That's great. Oh, okay. I like that little dance. These victory emotes are great. So yeah, it's personalized for each class, and that's great. Mechanist is clearly the best. Bar fucking none. Oh my fucking god, that's pretty fucking great. Oh my fucking god. I have to see that again. We are twirling the weapons around like baton with Red Mage. That's brilliant and amazing, and I love it. Of course, we'll have to see what these look like whenever we get a new class. Hold on. I have to see this at a different angle. Oh my god, the smug. Oh, I am imagining full Ojo-sama laughter, smug laughter coming out of that one. That's amazing. I love it. Oh, hold on. How high did that jump go? I think I'm just gonna swap out each of my things with victory, because holy shit, it's a fun. That's such a fun emote. Oh my god. See, the moment I knew what these things were like, I knew I had to see them. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. The best of Red Mage in this. Wait, a soldier giving us come and get me as a warrior. Ah, that's good shit. We're gonna pop my stealth so I can actually see my. That one's alright. Some of these have been pretty fucking great. But the best I gotta give it to Mechanist, Red Mage, with Warrior and Black Mage being right behind them, and then White Mage. Where does Dark Knight fall upon it? God damn it. The over top twirl. Oh, that's amazing. That one's going to be, I guarantee you, easily as good as Mechanist and Red Mage. Yeah, that one's alright, but oh man. The samurai one you described sounds amazing. Both of these are super fun though. Yeah, this is a super fun emote. I love it. And it doesn't explain anything. It's just for you there to find out. But yeah, you get all these cool little ending animations. Oh, that's Cloud. Oh my god. You know what? Oh, hold on. God dang it. Okay. Let me see this. You know what? Yeah, I see it. It's been a long time since I played the OG Final Fantasy VII. But now I remember him spinning his sword after the battle at the victory animation. And then plopping it on his back. I wonder if any of the other ones are references to, like, I don't feel like that's a reference to Tifa or anything with monks, though. That makes sense. Dark Knight, I wouldn't call Cloud a Dark Knight, but his weapon match is the archetype, same archetype as Darks in this game. Oh, that's rad. Alt weapon idol for Gunbreaker is lightning on females. That's cool. I don't really know much about Lightning's game, but that's rad. That's cool. Alright. It's on when you're ready to return, inform the Lord Commander. I don't imagine a humble gathering of like myself growing something proper, but let alone a force to trade those into his finest. Can't say I didn't enjoy it either. How do you think I there? Hope on rights recover soon. I have so much to tell. I hope what would happen had you lost. For that, though, such state of affairs like she is, world would simply have ended. The next set of weapons. Hailstorm Cane. Now that one I'm definitely think I'm grabbing. Let's see. How does this look? Oh, that's a big one. Enable dye preview. Go with black. Oh, that as you can see it because the Endbreaker's level 60. Yeah, I have Shadowbringers and I have everything up to Endwalker. I got it for sale, so that was before Dawn Trail came out. I figured it honestly wouldn't be super worth it for me to wait for, Trail, because, like, it's going to be a long while before I get done with everything up to Endwalker. Grape also works. Current. All those work for the dark white mage look. On the other hand, this is an interesting variant of the red mage one I already got. And I can dye it, so I could actually make it match the color scheme. No, okay, it doesn't change. Oh, that clashes too much. I was hoping it would be like, okay, yeah, that confirms it. Then I was hoping it won't be like white and black mage where it changes the crystal's colors, but nah. Okay, that makes the decision easy. We're going to pick up that Hailstorm Cane. As far as we can yet save. Mind you, I don't really have any plans starting any new classes anytime soon, though. And when I do, I kind of want to finish off the ARR ones. Just get everything below 30 done and over with. We've done it today. You have done it. You brought us victory we so desperately needed. Outside of picking up Sam from Stormblood. We've done it today. You've done it. You brought us victory we so desperately needed. How did I reread that line? There's not left to something happen. Come, let's see what the reception awaits us. Oh, yeah, that's right. I said that I thought the city would be on fire when we came back. I don't think it will be literal, but I fear it will be metaphorically on fire. While we were away with all the forces, all the best forces, that gave our enemies time.
My lord!
Oh, alright, so, good. Okay. That's good on that part. Hey, Alfie!
Honor, my boy.
It's been a while since we've shown up. Actually, not that long, really.
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal. And I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Oh no.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
God damn it. That's adorable.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
What's that happening in the background? It's like, oh, you're completely fine. Now I can express how upset I am that you got yourself hurt.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean Alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Alright.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest.
That's quick, but okay, you do you.
We will make peace with Hraesvelgr's brood and hasten this bloody war to it.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations.
Keep me up front this time, eh?
You'll place yourself at your brother's disposal. He'll be glad of your assistance.
I think it would be best if he just wasn't in. But you do you.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform your Stoller and the others.
Hey, yeah, where is Sean and the others, actually? I mean, I'm still really back at the Waking Sand.
I doubt I will ever be able to tell you enough, but when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Alright, I mean, hey, don't General with the Ring of Flame, something a man so ostentatious. Would I could have seen it. We prayed, played Batoya's cave. I returned here to Sukasatara. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for had reached an impasse. And that you had left for Park Nest. I thought it best to keep it to myself for a time. I am want to rely on you over much when we are together, and I need time to reflect. I still do, I expect, but matters here simply seem to be coming ahead. In short, something that feels still unstaying, though nothing's ordered today. I cannot wait till after the conference. So let's make for Alcatraz. See if Luxurial will need our assistance. Oh shit, it's... I just noticed I'm 14 minutes over. I'm so caught up with actually doing that and then continuing the cutscene. Oh well. Occasionally going over time isn't that much of a problem. yeah, we're gonna have to peace out. So because I skipped yesterday's stream because I misunderstood the maintenance warning, and that it was not in fact a world maintenance, just a Mog station, I didn't do the stream yesterday. As such, I will be streaming Saturday. I won't be streaming tomorrow because it's the same reason I don't ever stream on Fridays anymore, because that's what Magic Night. But yeah, we will. I'll be making up for that missing that day by doing Saturday, since I'm not currently streaming 2-6 on those days. Again, that ends this week. Next week, we'll be picking up with the second playthrough, which should go significantly quicker because both I vaguely remembering how all the plot goes at this point, because it has been a free week of break, but also because other stuff. Yeah, at this point, I've reached a point in the relic grind. I can go start progressing a lot faster again. Anyways, and we don't have any side stuff. I don't know if I have no idea what side quests are in 3.3. But HighPriest, I will see you all next time. But